Hi Pisces, welcome to your week ahead tarot with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. Happy damn new year to you. I hope you are having a wonderful one so far. With that said, remember these are for your sun, moon and ascendant sign, but they are general readings. So check out all three so that you know which one speaks to you the most. With that said, if you are a continued subby, you know Rafi loves you. And if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose, and this resonates, hit that subscribe button. All right, before we start, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity, and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise. They help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So if you have New Year's resolutions and all of that good stuff, you know I am totally behind you 100%. I got lots of new stuff that I'm really excited to bring you over the course of this year, so stay tuned for all of the goodies. All right, so for your key to the week this week, you have the Moon card. So Aquarius had the same card, obviously different deck, but you've got the Moon card. This is your energy, right? So in some way, shape or form, in all of these different areas of your life, this week you show up as yourself. You show up strong, you show up sure, you potentially show up quite confident as well. One of the things that I really like about this is you are trusting your instincts and your intuition when it comes to all of these different sectors of your life this week. The other thing with the Moon card, it can represent the past, right? So you might find this week that you are a little more reflective than usual. Not necessarily a bad thing. So for your actions and options this week, you've got the Page of Cups. So whatever you are focused on or working on at this moment in time, especially things that you're initiating, you're going to start to see the results of them as we come into late February, early to mid-March. All right, so whatever you're focused on now, whatever you're setting into motion, that's when you're going to start to see the results of it. So get stuck in and get going. All right, finally, when it comes to the options that are available to you, the Page of Cups is a very intuitive card, right? And so your intuition, this suggests that your intuition is going to lead the way when it comes to opportunities, when it comes to possibilities that are available to you over the course of this week. So this is really a time to trust yourself like never before. And really, more than anything, if there's anything I could say to you this week, Pisces, follow your heart. All right, that's what's really going to get you ahead. For your communications and conversations, you've got the King of Cups, right? So this is called the Father of Cups in this deck. And so your communication takes on a very heartfelt energy this week. You're leading with the heart, but you are speaking from the heart as well. And a lot of the conversations that you have are going to be very generative, very regenerative in some way, shape or form. There could be a lot of healing conversation that's had this week as well that could go a long way to mending something. So that could be really wonderful. It could also be that you're connecting with a water sign male, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and it could also be that you, Pisces, are ascending to your personal throne in some way, shape or form. This could see you really sort of coming into your own. So I love that. For those of you that are studying or in some form of academia, you know they say like creativity can strike at any time, anywhere. This is one of those weeks. It is just going to be creation after creation after creation. I had a year like this last year. 2023 for me was just, I had so many ideas and so much come up that it's like now I don't literally need to, all I need to do now is make the things that I've created. I don't need to come up with any more ideas. And this week could be one of those periods for you. For those of you that are employed by somebody else, this week you could start really searching your heart and maybe having some serious conversations about the work that you're doing, the job that you're in, and really sort of deciding whether you're going to stay where you are and build something there, or whether you are thinking about, for some of you, it looks like you might be going back to an industry that you've left. So there's a lot of question marks about, like, you know, how am I going to proceed? Do I go back into what I know, or do I move forward? For those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, people that work for themselves, the King of Cups here, it's about you building whatever it is that you're like. Yes, you will have this creative surge and this creative binge going on in the background, but this is you being really honest with yourself about what you want at the heart of yourself for your business. And remember, whenever you're working on your business from that heart space, not only do you get more satisfaction and pleasure out of it, but you really are able to give more of the best of yourself to your clients, to your customers. So I love this. I actually think it's really nice because it gives you, excuse me, I like this because it gives you a chance to really excel in your business by really being and presenting that much more of yourself. All right, so this is really about digging into what you want and really getting clear. I think for a lot of you, this might be a week where maybe there's not a lot happening outside, but internally, like, you know, when they say still waters truly run deep, they are going to be churning this week. And I think you're really going to start to understand what you want from your life and where it is that you feel like you are going. So I love that. And then finally, for those of you that are retired and no longer working, for those of you that have been longing to get back to a time of, or where things felt like, you know, all of that kind of stuff, this could be one of those moments. For your love, before we get into your love and relations, which by the way is the Two of Pentacles, I just want to say enrollment for my tarot course is going to open on the 18th of January. It will be open right up to and including the 31st of January. There are only 20 spaces. I keep these courses small deliberately so that I can give you as much one-on-one time and attention as possible, and so I can really show up for you. You're going to have live client demos. You're going to have more PDFs and bonus videos than you can shake a stick at. And as if that wasn't enough, you're going to have live client practice where you get to practice on real people to really test and hone your skills. All right, it's one of the things that I love most about this course. This course is one of my babies. I have loved it into being. It gets better and better every single time that I teach it, just because I'm able to, you know, to really hone in on what gets results for the learners. So if you want to be a part of that and you want to spend 12 weeks with me, you can get that. Well, you can't get that just yet. Enrollment opens on the 18th of the month and it will be open until the 31st or until spots are filled, obviously. All right, so for your love and relations, you've got the Two of Pentacles. So there's a lot of considerations about money, finances, the budget, wherever you've got. So for those of you that are partnered, married, or in long-term commitments, wherever there are joint finance connections and commitments in place, there's a lot of restructuring and rethinking this. For a lot of you, you might be looking at where you are spending emotionally and where it's like you're doing something just because it's for force of habit. So this could be where you really start to clean up your joint finances over the course of this week. For those of you that are single and looking, the Two of Pentacles here, this is about you really getting into flow, right? And because you are finding that personal flow with yourself and starting to really understand yourself at that much deeper level and what you really want, where you feel like you're heading, this is going to open you up to really starting to be able to draw in the kind of partner that you want. It's not necessarily that they show up now, but the changes that need to be made internally to lay the foundations for a solid relationship, it's like you're opening the door at the best time in the best way, all right? For your money and materials, you've got the Tower card. So I'm really sorry to say, but there could be some kind of spontaneous or sudden expense that comes out of this week. I really do hope that I'm wrong. You've got this here with the Moon card, which tends to represent water. So if you own your home, there's something to do with the water. This could be a burst pipe. It could be, you know, the washing machine goes on the fritz. It could be, I don't know, the shower breaks down, whatever the case might be, but it'll have something to do with the waters of the house. I really hope I'm wrong on this front because I know a lot of you have had challenges and issues with this already. When it comes to your finances as well, the hidden expense could be that. When it comes to your physical health and vitality, the Tower card is always sudden when it shows up, and you've got this with the Moon card. So if you've had a past problem or issue of a health nature, this is likely to be where you have a flare up again of the same kind of thing, because the Moon card is the past. It could also show up as well, obviously I'm not a doctor, this is not a diagnosis, it could also show up where you have some kind of spontaneous hormone deficiency or something just wildly swings out of balance for a short space of time. Get it seen to ASAP. When it comes to your home and environment, as I say, there's something here that's going on the fritz, and I really hope that's not the case. If you own your home, you know, it's not such a bad thing because it means that obviously your landlord will have to fix it, but because of the way that the cards are configured, it might take longer than you hope. All right, so just watch out for that. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Oh yeah, and happy damn new year.